Happening now. James Mattis just ordered a full investigation into huge military error. It didn't take for the horrendous mass shooting event in Texas to be politicized. Prior to the country could even wrap its head around what happened, there was a wide range of hot takes making the rounds that were railing about gun control. More or less, there seem, by all accounts, to be many people out there that trust the tweaking of the laws would have by one means or another mystically kept an unhinged man from opening fire on a congregation assembly. It wouldn't. Awful individuals do awful things, and there's no law out that will keep that. As more subtle elements developed, it was uncovered that the laws on the books ought to have kept the man from buying weapons. The key expression is should have, and a huge amount of consideration is being committed to why they didn't. Via Daily Caller. Secretary of Defense James Mattis is requesting the Department of Defense Inspector General review a procedural reporting error which allowed Texas mass killer Devin Kelley to legally purchase a firearm, a Monday memo released by the Pentagon reveals. The memo broadens the purview of the inquiry to the entire Pentagon's reporting procedures to the FBI for entry into a background check database used by firearms sellers. The procedures have come under intense scrutiny after the Air Force admitted culpability Monday in failing to report Kelley's military conviction for domestic assault to the FBI. A rather large ball was dropped, and Kelley was able to slip through the cracks and purchase firearms as a result. Kelley was convicted of domestic violence by the Air Force in 2012 after he badly beat his wife and fractured his stepson's skull. He served a year in military prison before receiving a bad conduct discharge from the service. U.S. law dictates that any conviction of domestic violence or dishonorable discharge within the U.S. military must be reported to the FBI NICS system to prevent future firearms purchases. The Air Force's error allowed Kelley to purchase firearms 4 times after his release and bad conduct discharge from the military, including the weapon he used to kill 26 people in cold blood. Mattis's widened investigation and the Daily Caller News Foundation review indicate the error could be far more widespread and one-off. This is an amazingly upsetting disclosure, and those that misuse the ball should be held accountable to guarantee that in no way like this disaster ever happens again. Gratefully, Mattis isn't the sort that warmly embraces messy gibberish. The vocation military man will get to the base of things, and there will be damnation to pay. While this gives somewhat more clearness on things, it doesn't start to get to the base of what drove Kelley to do as he did. On the off chance that systems were taken after, Kelley wouldn't have possessed the capacity to legitimately buy guns. Notwithstanding, there's as yet the little matter of the first inquiry: would any law have deflected Kelley from doing what he did?